I have a Cybertruck story because we've been gone for a million years. And Cybertruck updates, it's just a part of the show, obviously. I ordered one of these for $100 or whatever the pre-order was. Was it $150? I don't recall. A lot of people are curious about the scale of it still to this day. They're wondering, what is this? People are still pumped about it, for one, particularly if you're a website called InsideEVs.com. You would be excited about it. But people still have a lot of questions. Can I fit it in my garage? Well, you're going to need a pretty decent garage to fit it. Obviously, it's big. Trucks are big in general. So the question became, well, what about compared to a regular truck? If I'm already parking my F-150 in my garage, how does this compare? And since it's hard to find actual comparisons, one-to-one, like parked next to each other, this thing is still a bit of a phantom. This guy, Al Bohr's Design, did this 3D render using the available dimensions and against a Ford Raptor, but interestingly enough, a Ford Raptor two-door, or I believe they call that Super Crew.
Okay.
As opposed to the four-door Ford Raptor, which is the Crew Max. I don't remember all the name, but anyway, nonetheless, they put them side by side because they appear to be kind of a nice comparison. And you watch this video, you get a much better sense for how this thing's going to stack up on the road and also potentially trying to get into your garage. And if you pause right there, Will, that front end is going to, like, the width, it showcases to you how the width is going to be the thing you need to overcome for your garage. She's a wide one. I'll tell you what. And certainly when you swing around back, that tail, that's a tall tail.
A tall tail.
You like that?
Haven't heard that one.
I mean, it is a tall tail.
Yeah.
You like that too much. Why'd you like that?
Stories here? Or?
Yeah, but you liked it because I drew the thing.
Yeah.
But you liked it too much.
Yeah.
And the people are upset with you now. They say, well, don't let him have all that. It was not good.
I know. I should have just kept quiet.
You could have came with your classic, You could have came with
I got too excited.
The people are like, don't pump him up like that. It's not that good. So anyways, Elon came out and he said, look, the version we showed off is going to shrink a little bit, which actually is something I think people wanted to hear because they were also concerned about this garage situation. As you would be, people put cars in garages every so often, and a lot of people were worried about it. What did he actually say here? Where's the Elon quote? It's somewhere in there. It's really just the rear of the Cybertruck that looks abnormally large. It's very tall out back and the sides of the bed. Yeah, we already knew that. Super angular. Al Bohr's the guy who designed it, reached out to Inside EVs, and wait a sec, where is this Elon portion? Did I find that somewhere else? Maybe, did I make that up? That Elon Musk said that the Cybertruck will be smaller? Did I make that up, Will?
Yeah.
Elon Musk, Cybertruck will be smaller. The wonders of Google. Yes, Cybertruck will end up smaller, but retain most of its large cabin. So what we saw was not exactly final. I don't know how much it will shrink or change. You know, he's going to have to be true to the design. Obviously, people put a deposit based on what it looks like. But if it shrinks a little bit to meet certain road requirements or to help it get into a garage, that's good. Actually, the funny thing is the vehicle they put it against, the Ford Raptor, the fenders on the side, and they flare out a little bit to line up with the tire, which is a bit wider on the Raptor. And so that vehicle has to have those 3 marker lights on the front because it's actually a little wider. It requires that from the what are motor safety, highway traffic control. It's classified differently because it just ever so slightly goes over the width of a typical pickup truck and into medium duty or whatever it might be. So it has to have those 3 marker lights. Question is, if the Cybertruck ends up that wide, where are those marker lights going to go? And will they look ugly? I don't know. Or can they shrink the width enough to avoid having to have those marker lights? Like I said, on the Raptor, it just barely goes over. And so you get the 3 marker lights on the front there in the grill. Not the one on the side, in the grill there, the 1, 2, 3 above the Ford logo.
Oh.
That's just a little tidbit that I happen to be aware of.